Alright guys, this is the last video for this article that I've been writing about beginning hammocking. I'm just going to show you our current setup, the way we use the whoopee slings to hang our hammocks. Like I said, we're using the tablecloth hammocks along with whoopee slings and our cargo straps from Harbor Freight. I've purchased the cargo straps, very inexpensively at Harbor Freight, and basically just cut the buckles off of them and use those as tree straps. So I'm going to show you in detail how I hang one of them, and then I'll probably just time lapse the rest of it for brevity's sake, and it should be a fairly short and simple video. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so here is my strap I got from Harbor Freight. I got a set of 2 of them from Harbor Freight. Simply cut the buckles off of this end where the loop is. There was a buckle there. Cut the buckle out and use that for a tree strap. So the way I have them wrapped, I just simply undo it. It's very simple. You pass it around a tree, find the end of your strap, pass this strap through the end of your loop, and then simply cinch it down on the tree, and your tree strap's on the tree. So now you just look around, find you a stick, just break it off so it's a couple inches long, and you go to tie your marlin spike hitch. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail. You basically make one loop up, pass it around from behind, and pass the loop through. And now you have a marlin spike hitch. Now I don't cinch it down yet. So now I get out my whoopee sling and unwrap it. So I pass the loop end of the whoopee sling over the top of the marlin spike hitch, and here's where I cinch it down. I use the whoopee sling to cinch it down, and that creates a little groove here where the whoopee sling rides in. So you want your whoopee sling to rest on the knot and not on your stick. The whoopee sling needs to rest on the knot, and that's what bears your weight while you're in the hammock. Once I get it up, you'll see that. But it needs to rest right there. You can see it's right there and not on the stick itself. Okay, real quick, I'm going to talk about the components of the suspension system. So you see I have my hammock hung. We have our tree strap. This is the marlin spike hitch and the knot, and you can see the whoopee sling is resting on the knot and not on the toggle. We have our whoopee sling. The whoopee sling is easily adjustable. From this end, all you have to do is pull, and you can see it. As I pull this in, you can see the hammock lower and lower till finally it's basically on the ground. And then to tighten it up, all you have to do is pull your tail end. Just pull that and it tightens it right up. Once it's tightened up, just make sure your berry's nice and tight, and that hammock, it will not go anywhere. So, tree strap, marlin spike hitch, whoopee sling. We have a soft shackle, and basically a soft shackle is just spliced out of AmSteel. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about it right now, but it takes the place of a carabiner. So if you can imagine a carabiner here connecting the hammock to the whoopee sling, that's what the soft shackle does. This is just a continuous loop. This lark's headed onto the end of the hammock, and that's what you connect. That's how you connect the hammock to the soft shackle to the whoopee sling. So you can go simpler than that. This is how I do it. A lot of people, would say they know a simpler way. Maybe they do. This works for us, so we've been able to hang several times using this method, and we like it. And it's fairly simple. It's a little bit more complicated, as you can see, than the Eno, but it's fairly simple. So that's how we do it. Now, one more thing you may have noticed is that these straps are hanging down, and that could create a trip hazard for all this stuff to be hanging down, but it's real simple to take care of. All you have to do simply is tie a figure-8 bundle here. Once you get it just about cinched up, just run that alongside your suspension. Wrap this around. Throw a little half hitch in there. Just cinch that down good. And it's up out of the way, it's tidied up, so you're not tripping over it or whatever, and it's not in the way. And then when you want to take that down, you just you pull that out, comes right out. So you can do that method with all 4 of these straps hanging down, and then it's all tidied up. Hey guys, one more thing. Almost forgot about telling you about the Marlin spike hitch. So the reason we tie the Marlin spike hitch is so A, the hammock suspension will have a place to rest on and suspend your hammock, obviously, and B, once you're done, you simply remove your stick and the knot comes out. So it's very simple. Some guys carry special toggles or Cuban fiber arrow pieces. They carry all kind of stuff, but me, I just find a stick on the ground and use it, and then I just throw it away when I'm done. So the knot comes right out, and you take your strap down and you're gone. So that's the whole reason behind that. Thanks guys.